on to you Geminis out here? How you Geminis are doing? You have the Ace of Pentacles, the Temperance, and then you have the Magician card for you. So Magician is Gemini, Virgo, and Scorpio. Hold on a second. Let me close the door. So what you Geminis got going on is that the Ace of Pentacles, Temperance, and the Magician here. Is it thing? Okay, whatever. I thought it was flipped for a second. But anyway, so what I'm seeing here for you Geminis, and then Temperance, which is the opposite zodiac sign in Sagittarius, so you showed up in your own reading. So the Ace of, I was exercising, but the Ace of Pentacles here for you Geminis is all about how your self-worth is good, right? Ace of Pentacles, you valuing yourself a lot better or more than what you were, more accurately than what you were. Temperance is about also because you know that what you're capable of, you know your value, you know your worth. And so because of that, a lot of you are in a very good disposition in your life. The Magician is also about how y'all feel good because you're empowered to do what you want to do. Talked about this before, that the Magician is in shows and television is amongst the most powerful mystical elements in the world of supernatural things, right? Because when you really think about it, a magician is a person that can pretty much bring their imagination to life, whatever it is. And what stops them is their own imagination, pretty much. So a lot of you pretty much are in a place where a lot of you, you're not allowing your limitation, you're not allowing your imagination to have some sort of cap or ceiling attached to it. Now, people are going to call you out of your mind for that, right? Because your imagination is big, right? People put a limitation on their imagination because they don't want to be delusional. And to a certain extent, we get it. But at the same time, as long as you're actually working towards that goal and you're seeing signs that you're actually getting it and it's not delusional, you're in a place where for you very much so are working towards said goal and actually getting better, right? So your imagination is not the issue. It's just, how much time it's going to actually take for you Geminis to get to where it is that you want to go. Imagination is not the issue. But if you ever seen, like, I know I'm dating myself, but Sabrina the Teenage Witch, a lot of y'all probably like, did you watch the show? No, I ain't really watched the show. I've watched a little bit of it, as far as like minutes of it. It wasn't really, because I was really just trying to watch through it. No, not really. I didn't really keep up with it. I was really just trying to watch it to watch Goosebumps right afterwards. But I pretty much know the premise of the show, right? This is a 90s show and an early 2000s show. But so it's like, it's a show about a teenage spellcaster, right? Teenage witch, a spellcaster, and her aunts are spellcasters as well, right? And they have like a talking cat, which I think the name of it is Salem or something like that. But they're spellcasters, warlocks, right? And not warlocks, witches, excuse me. And they pretty much can do whatever they want. If you've seen the show Sabrina the Teenage Witch, they literally can do whatever they want. Make the house bigger, pop up $1 million, go in a different dimension. Like, the stuff that they can do is like, it kind of really, it starts to get kind of stupid. You know what I mean? Like, it starts to get, and I don't mean stupid in a wrong way. I mean like it starts to get so like powerful to the point where it's almost like this stuff, like, it's starting to kind of like not make reality make sense. And so that's the power that a lot of you Geminis have got going on right now. Then you have the World card and the Nine of Pentacles. And the World card right here represents, like I said, manifestation. So it's very powerful that you have these two cards back to back, right? And then three major arcana back to back to back. the Temperance, the Magician, and the World card, right? Sagittarius, Gemini, Capricorn, right? So the Magician and the World card is great because it means that you Geminis have figured out a way to manifest things that you want. You know, I gotta go to the chart. You know, I gotta go to it. It wouldn't be a good reading if I didn't go to it. So Malkuth is down here, and Malkuth is the station in which all things essentially become manifested. So all of this stuff is not necessarily it's manifested, but the best way for it to manifest is down here in the earth, which is Malkuth, and or what it is that we see, what we is called the world, right? And so the World card right here represents how this is a situation for you where the Magician and the World card, your mind is that of the Most High. A lot of you Geminis, your mind is that of the Most High, right? Air is the element of imagination. Believe it or not, air is the element of imagination. So that's why Mercury, right? That's why Mercury, sorry about that. That's why Mercury is the planet of imagination. And it is one of the most important planets, actually. And the Magician card showing up shows you the importance that you're getting the things that you want. You're by manifesting it. You're thinking of it, you're going out and getting it, and then you're getting it. The Nine of Pentacles here, and you're just thinking about how powerful you are and where the limits can be. Stop putting a limit on it. You know, maybe you may need to watch a movie called Limitless with Bradley Cooper. One of my favorite movies, by the way. Some of that stuff in the Limitless movie is starting to come true for me anyway. Taking a little bit of time. I need more capital. But the Ten of Pentacles for you represents how a lot of you Geminis also, you feel great. You feel abundant. You feel finally loved, treated well. And all of this stuff comes from your own work. And yeah, other people are showing you love and showing you good treatment as well. But a lot of you Geminis are not waiting around for people to solve certain things for you. And as a result, you are going out and getting those valuable things for yourself. And all people are doing is just adding it, just bringing more of what they can bring to the table for you anyway. And so now you have the Nine of Cups and the Three of Cups here. The Nine of Cups is your confidence is growing, right? Your strength is growing. You know, a lot of you Geminis, you know, you deal with that kind of stuff back in the day, right? Confidence of feeling loved and unloved, and if people care about you, if they really love you and stuff like this. Because I know a lot of you Geminis come from some stuff. And I and I know a lot of you Geminis come from some stuff from matters of the home, just like the fourth house or the zodiac sign after you, right, goes through. I know a lot of you Geminis been through some stuff, like I said, or is going through some things. And so, sorry, you got to excuse me. I got a heat rash, or getting over a heat rash. But, you know how it is. You know how it is when your skin itchy. You know what I'm saying? Skin dry. It is what it is. But I got it, though. You know, but the point that I'm trying to make here with that is that you feel good because the Three of Cups also represent how, again, it's the juxtaposition of how you Geminis came from where you were compared to where you are now. Again, you're on top of the world, pretty much. You control the earth. You manifest things in the real world the way that you want to. You control things like an earth sign, right? You have the authority over the elements, even though you're not an earth sign. You've attained that kind of authority, right? You know, trying to teach people magic, right? The left side is to delete. The right side is to plus, or to bring things into manifestation, right? To gain. And the left side is to phase things out, right? And so a lot of the times what people do when they practice dark magic, they phase things out. They like to take things out. They like to minus a lot of things, right? And this is where you get a lot of the times people will say shoo when it comes to like magic and stuff like this, right? Whether it's low magic or high magic, because they'll say, oh, because so many magicians who practice that type of stuff, they just practice for the most part, just minusing things, right? Phasing things out, making things not matter anymore. And so the situation with that is that they get a bad rep for that. But they also don't teach you, huh? They also don't teach you that high magic, right, is about bringing things in and phasing things out, right? So phasing things out or making things phase out, which is not very good health, phasing that out. Misfortune, phasing it out. Uh, Low finances, phasing it out, right? Bringing in things, what to plus, right? What to gain, fame that brings in finances, right? Bring that in. So the earth stands at the north, meaning that, okay, hold on a second. I'm at the front door. I'm at the front door. Nothing? Okay, so I guess it must be in the mailbox then. Thanks. Sorry about that. But the earth stands at the north, right? This is why I was saying fire is in the east, air is in the west, water is in the south, earth is in the north. That is the correct invocation, by the way. Don't let anybody tell you any differently. And don't, why did I say it in a British accent? Whatever. The point is that it's the correct invocation, right? And so why that's so important is because why I've stopped to even talk about this in the first place is because you have it correct. If you can keep that kind of energy like this, then there's no limit to what it is that you Geminis can essentially manifest. And so the Eight of Cups and the Ten of Cups here for you Geminis also represent how. And so there's things that you have to walk away from, and what you're able to walk away from, or you are walking away from, is things that do not serve you. So like connections that you had in the past that don't really plus you, right, and don't really kind of take away loneliness and stuff like this, right? Which is good, because the Ten of Cups here Ten of Cups for you represents how good you Geminis feel because you're actually taking charge of those aspects of your life and you're getting to where you want to go. So to clarify the Ten of Cups, you have the Two of Cups, King of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles, Six of Cups, and then the High Priestess. So some of you may have individuals that want to come back and kind of give you love and money and share themselves with you, right? As far as be with you Gemini, some people you may have already, some people you are getting to know and it's new, and coincidentally, since you've been getting to know this person, this ex wants to come back, or they will if they haven't already. And you Geminis are like, you're getting to know someone to see what type of person they are about, but then at the same time there's still this X still pops up, right? And the High Priestess represents, again, they see you Geminis really doing your thing and becoming more powerful, right? Whatever the thing is, but we know what it is, but I told you the correct invocation. It's earth in the north, because the earth is the element that commands the other three elements, and that's where the manifestation pops up and starts happening. A lot of the times when people use things that like they wish certain things on you, right? They're using air, but they're also really using fire. They're using air to communicate, but they're using fire as well, right? Right. And so the thing about it is that, a lot of the times with people who study like satanic magic, they think that the South is they think the South is fire. The air, excuse me, the South is fire. Earth is north. Water is west, and they think air is east. Nope. Air is where the good luck is. West, Western Hemisphere. We can get into all of that. That's pretty much it, though. Comment on the video, like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, share the video. Trying to get the YouTube channel to 200K. We're at 29,667, I think. Smash the subscribe button, smash the like button, hit the notification bell, set the notification bell to all so you can be notified whenever I drop my videos. If you Geminis want to come through and get a personal reading from me, the link to that is in the comment section below. Call the Linktree link. Peace.